Aarav was a talented martial arts player, fast, focused, and full of potential. Everyone who watched him believed he was destined for greatness. They saw a future champion. He possessed the skill, the speed, the technique. All the physical tools were there, honed through countless hours of training. Yet, despite his undeniable talent, there was a persistent problem. He never won when it mattered most. The victories remained just out of reach, a frustrating pattern that defied his visible abilities. It wasn't a lack of skill that held him back. The real fight wasn't happening in the ring. Every time he stepped onto the mat, he lost the battle before it even began. The opponent was inside his own mind, a relentless voice whispering doubts, fears, and anxieties. What if I fail again? This question echoed, heavy with past disappointments. What will people say? The fear of judgment loomed large. Maybe I'm not made for winning. This was the most insidious thought, undermining his very belief in himself. These thoughts were louder than any cheering crowd. They drowned out every ounce of courage he possessed. They paralyzed him when he needed to act. Despite being a strong player, this inner turmoil caused him to freeze. He would hesitate at crucial moments, his body unable to execute what his mind had already surrendered, and so he would lose. The potential remained, but the victories slipped away, stolen by the invisible opponent within. Then, one day, before the biggest tournament of his life, something shifted. A coach, seeing beyond the physical, pulled him aside. He didn't offer technical advice or strategic plays. His words were simple, yet profound. He looked Aarav in the eye and said, "You don't need to win out there. You need to win in your heart first." It was a challenge to face the true battlefield. That night, Aarav didn't just train his body. He embarked on a different, more crucial training session. He began to train his mind. He closed his eyes and visualized himself winning. He saw the victory, felt the triumph, experienced the success in vivid detail. He actively worked to silence the voice of doubt. He confronted the fears, acknowledging them but refusing to let them dictate his actions. He began to rewrite his inner script, replacing fear with belief. The next day arrived. Aarav stepped into the ring for the biggest match of his life. His body was the same, carrying the same skills and training. But his mind was completely different. It was calm, focused, and resolute. The inner opponent had been challenged, and for the first time, defeated. And this time, he won. He didn't just win the match against his external opponent, he won the far more important battle. He won himself. The fiercest battles we face are rarely fought in physical arenas or public stadiums. They are waged in the quiet space of our own thoughts. The doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs, these are the true adversaries that hold us back. Conquer your mind. Win the battle within your heart. When you achieve that inner victory, the world outside will inevitably follow. Every win truly starts inside.